I'm not going to do a long introduction of Bill T. I'm assuming most of you are here because you know who he is and you can certainly read in your program. But I just have to say, I am especially honored, not just to have one of the most celebrated choreographers and dancers of our time, but a person who, in my opinion, is one of the most celebrated artists, thinkers, and transformers of our cultural landscape. Yes. Please welcome to New Jersey Performing Arts Center, Bill T. Jones. So, you know, Bill asked me what this was going to be like and could we review the format ahead of time, and I said, no. Absolutely not, because I really wanted to be intimate and spontaneous, and I told him there would be no trick questions, but in all fairness, if there's anything you don't want to answer, feel free to say. Okay. No, thank you.
I'll let you know.
I'm so sure. I also want to thank the audience for being here because, as many of you know, we actually had to reschedule this event because it was originally supposed to happen in December of 2010. The reason it did not, for those of you who may not know, is because Bill T. received a Kennedy Center honor in December. Congratulations. So I want to thank you, for those of you who had to reschedule, and thank Bill also for rescheduling. The first topic I want to talk about, Bill, is discourse and messaging. In a recent NPR interview with Tom Ashbrook.
Yesterday, right?
Like yesterday.
2 days ago, maybe. She's really up to the moment.
You commented, "I want to participate in the world of ideas." And then I saw in June 2010 an HBO documentary. It was called Masterclass. You commented, "I want to be part of the discourse. I want to create a message and deliver it to an audience, not just steps or movement." And so my first question is there a specific message you are trying to convey? Does the message change with each work? Do you seek to convey different messages to different audiences?
Well, there you have it, right? Well, first of all, it's strange to hear one's words come back again. It gives one pause, because I am famous for saying, no, it's not about messages, because message choreography is a bit like agitprop or propaganda or something. It usually doesn't fly very high on the aesthetic level. So I usually say no to messages. But okay, I said it, but let me put it this way. I come from a generation of artists that were artists first, and then they were choreographers, or they were painters, or what have you. And we said that the medium is the message, right? That's Marshall McLuhan, right? But it was, even at that time, we had this feeling that there were signifiers in everything. Who we were on stage, how we carried ourselves, what our relationship with the audience. That was already a kind of message. It was kind of a subliminal suggestion going on. This idea of the discourse has been more persistent because maybe it's lack of security about the depth of my talent, or maybe being modest enough to say, every artist would say, I want to make masterpieces that people will never forget. Let's assume a little more humbly that it's not a masterpiece, but what are you doing? You are bearing witness and participating in something that maybe is just as important as masterpieces. And that is the exchange of ideas, and that is, well, the discourse. Give and take, all of those things. So that is, in those two statements, I stand by that. Participation in the world of ideas, this is exciting to me. I respect you. I know what you've built here. I know what this whole place stands for. And now I've invited to come out on a Saturday night and be with people and do what? Sit and talk to you. Is that satisfying? You said a performance. Well, a part of me, in a way, every time that I'm giving one of these and you're there sitting, it is kind of a performance, isn't it?